Yo, it has been a hot minute since I uploaded on here. And I'm back with a bang, I think it is. I recently purchased a Jessup Quickshot 35mm film camera. Got this bad boy for £7 off Depop. At the time I thought it was a bargain. I still think it is, kind of. As you can see, I had to put a little bit of tape on it because the batteries kept falling out, mainly because I dropped it once, so that's not on the seller, that's on me. But from there, I've had a few technical issues. However, before I get into technical issues, a big disclaimer. I have never done film photography before, and that is clear from the fact of my first roll of film I tried to develop. I took it into the shop. Turns out I bleached the entire reel because I didn't know you couldn't open the back of the camera when there's film in it, because it will mess it up. It will bleach the entire film and there'll be nothing you'll be able to salvage from it. I know there's techniques in which you can kind of let some light in and it gives it like a cool effect. But yeah, so that is my disclaimer, is I know nothing about it. I've already shown that I kind of messed it up. If this video gets to anyone that knows how to use film correctly, just knows a little bit more than me, please leave me comments on what I can do better, because God knows I need it. A further little technical issue was I found that every now and then it would get to a certain amount of shots, rewind itself to a certain point, and then I could carry on shooting from there, but then I felt like I was shooting over parts of film that already had shots on it. So I don't know why it was doing that, or if that was me doing it. Again, if you know more, please let me know. Please let me know. So I took this everywhere with me for a bit. I did want to do a specific video on it. Obviously that film got riggedy wrecked, like absolutely wrecked. But I kept going, and yeah, film's expensive and it's expensive to get developed. So it has hurt my pocket, but you gotta spend money to make money, right? Yeah. And I think these photos that have come out are really cool, and I will definitely be doing it more in the future when I get a little bit more cash. So where did it come with me? Took a little trip down to Brighton with this bad boy. I took my big Canon, so you'll see a couple more photos from there because I did get a couple cool ones. I also took it to the Chobham Flower Garden. Stunning flower garden run by Andy, and I got to do a shoot there and take a couple of photos on here, and they turned out cool as well. And it's also just been around with me, you know, where I've been to mate's house or seen friends, done stuff, like, it's been there and I've snapped some shots. So let's get into the photos. So the first one is this sketch, kind of. It was a bit of graffiti that I found on these stairs in Brighton. Really cool. Just snapped a pic. Thought that's all these are. Like, film cameras don't give you time to try and take multiple shots, because obviously the reel is important to you and every shot counts. But I think these came out mad. I would love to frame all of the street art ones in this. The colour is really bright if you got it centered in the shot. It becomes a little bit more like darker towards the edges. What I found interesting, I don't know why the camera did that. I don't know if it's the type of camera or if that's something that I've done, but very happy with this one. Join the party. This was a kind of derelict building in Brighton, and you can see there, it was really cool, had a bit of construction going on. I liked the framing of it, although I was actually stood at a much further back angle, and the developer told me, she said that she couldn't find sometimes the beginning and the end of each individual shot. So again, I don't know if that's something I'm doing or if that's something the camera's doing or whatever, so if you do know, please let me know. I can't ask for that more, but yeah, I again think that is cool. Me and Mima went to a cool little vegan restaurant for lunch, and there was some cool neon. This is more of a, what I'd call like a typical film shot, like the flash is there, the exposure's quite high, and we had some neon in the background. It's just cool. There's that little like mark or blemish on it there. Again, not sure if it's something I've done, whatever, blah de blah, but like, that's what you get with film, I guess, and I'm down for that. The same one, but it's completely black. This was the flash off, and the only light comes from that neon light and a small vine coming down in front of it. But obviously the composition of this isn't great. However, I was just really cool with how it captured the neon. I think it looks really freaking cool. This one I really like. I was so surprised with how like 3D and like the depth it comes with film. It's really interesting because, as I said, £7 camera. Like, I was not expecting the world from this. This is in the middle of Brighton High Street, flooded with light, and the camera performed really well. I like the top of it, I like the bottom of it, I like the main bit graffiti. Matches my top. Loving life. Loving life. Then we got Mima's Nana when we went to Wisley Gardens. It's just I really like this shot. It's a cool shot, cool memory to have. Really enjoyed my day out at Wisley, so I like it. So this shot is more interesting. This is at my friend's house, and as you can see, it was pitch black outside, and all you could see was this one window. And I really liked the fact that it was completely black and you could see very clearly into the window. Obviously, again, the composition of the shot could have been more centered or a little bit more purposefully off-centered. This, I feel like, lacks that a little bit. I remember thinking at the time, I was like, this is gonna be a cool shot. And I'm glad with how that came out. I wish it came out a little bit better, but you live and learn. P. Dot on the mic. That is Percy when we went to his house. It's him and Mima. Flash was on. Just a great memory, great night, and enjoyed it. So I like that. There were some puppies down in Brighton, man, and they were left outside this little cafe. They had the little bandanas on. Got down to their level, snapped a shot, see how it came out, and yeah, I think that's a really cool shot. It's got just a cool bit of depth to it. Obviously it rained, so like the cobbled paving shimmered. The guy's walking down with a mask, so it's a bit of like, you remember back to the time of COVID, and once at some point in the future I'll remember COVID. I'll remember that time where that guy had a mask on, and then there was some really cute frickin' pups. Some frickin' bandanas. They were so cute, man. This is sick, and this one is from Andy's garden. I don't know how it's happened because the light has fully been taken by the flower, and all of the greenery in the back has turned to almost black, and that, I just loved it. I really love how that turns out. I would frame that again. That is really, really nice. And then the last one is a little campfire that we had. Really like this shot. It's got the campfire obviously in the bottom left. You can see it's actually Percy again in the right. There's the cows in the background. There's just a lot going on. The flames look really cool. I was really surprised with how the camera captures the like orange and yellow and red flames there. It's got a lot of depth to it. Really interesting. The movement's cool. Everything's just really cool about that shot. Yeah, happy with it. couple shots from Brighton on my Canon, so let me reel them off to you now. Bish bash bosh. The biggest one, my most happiest one, the one that I was gassed about because I worked hard to get, was this seagull one. It's like nuzzled down because of the wind, and yeah, I just got the aperture right on him and it came out really nice. I liked it. So that has been my first experience with film. Damn, there is a lot to learn. I would love to do it again, and if you guys did enjoy it, please do like this video, share it about. My photography's really coming along, I think. I think it's really improved over lockdown, really. I've made a conscious effort to do something about it, and I am enjoying the results that I've got from it. It's good to be back. Got some big stuff coming, so keep an eye out. Check out the Instagram, live streams photography, you know how it is, all that good stuff. All right. Bye.